is this? Ah, guess it's time to hunt some coins.
Hey everybody, it's Coin Snobz. I'm Keith,
And I'm Jason.
and we have a box of quarters. So we got a box that's stamped with the date of September 26th of this year, of course. And I have a sneaking suspicion that they are circulated, but I cannot confirm or deny that fact in a court of law. So we're going to open them up and see what we got.
Yep, hopefully we'll find some silvers or something cool, but you know, whatever. Errors don't break my heart.
And they are circulated.
Yep, definitely circulated. Don't see any silver enders. There's a nice bright one there, though.
Yeah.
A couple of nice bright ones. Ooh, and a Black Beauty. Woohoo! Just kidding. No Black Beauty quarters. All right, we'll check these suckers out, and I will come back with the wrap-up. All right, guys, so digging through the box. How you like this for a circulated quarter? There's the first end. And there's the second end. A West Point ender in a circulated roll. Now, we thought it was pretty awesome when we found West Points in boxes of brand new quarters. But this is actually in a circulated roll.
Yeah, it's our first West Point in a circulated box.
Yeah. Absolutely awesome. All right, I'm going to crack this sucker open and we're going to see what it is. I'll be right back. All right, so looking at the rest of the roll, there's a couple of other nice ones in there. I don't think there'll be any more West Points. Well, I mean, considering they only made 2 million of each design, there shouldn't be any more West Points in there. But American Memorial Park, which it would have been nice if it was San Antonio. We don't have any of those yet. And we only have one Guam that I traded with one of our family members. But, I mean, it's a W. You can't really be disappointed about a W. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. I'm going to take a look at some of the more interesting coins that we found in that box under the scope. First thing we got here is a Philadelphia Strike State quarter, so we're not really going to know what it is till we flip it over. Pretty well circulated. It's been out there for a little while, obviously. But we flip it over and find out that it's been out there since 2008. But it is in Arizona. It's a Philadelphia. Got a little bit of nasty damage right there under Canyon State. So the first thing we've got to look for, with it being a Arizona Philadelphia strike, is that die chip right there. So that boulder is actually not supposed to be that size. It's not supposed to cover the designer's initials, obviously. But at some point there was a little piece of the die that came off, and it creates that die chip right there. It looks like an extra large boulder. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Okay, not a super uncommon error and or variety, I guess most people would call it. There's a few of them out there. There's actually a few different varieties of this error out there, but there it is. So we're fine with that. Next one we got a Philadelphia Strike. Looks a lot like the same concept as the Arizona quarter I just showed you. Been out there for a bit. And it's in Alaska, so it's been out there for about the same time as the Arizona, 2008. This one's got the extra claw. And this one to me is super crazy, and I've actually talked to a couple of different coin friends about it. It almost seems like we find more with that little die chip right there on the I guess it'd be the last claw, than we do ones that are from Philadelphia without it. And there's a couple different variations of that one as well, but they all pretty much look the same. I've seen some that are more straight, without this little hump right here. The first, a long time ago, I actually thought that was damaged, but I found a couple more that look pretty much like that. So, in the comments, let me know what you guys think. I mean, do you find more of these with the extra claw than not? I mean, it just seems like a really strange anomaly. Like, how many dies actually had that chip? Or are we just luckier, I suppose, than others? I don't know. It's kind of weird. But anyways, moving on. We got a foreign. República de Panama. One of the more interesting and cooler foreigns. Another 2008. Guess this was the box of 2008s, apparently. Well, and there was quite a few newer ones, as you've probably seen and are going to see further here in a minute. But good old Balboa. Hospital del Niño. It's a children's hospital. Interesting. I've actually never seen one with this reverse on it. Oh, okay, so it's a 50th anniversary of a children's hospital, I would assume. Maybe some of our Spanish-speaking friends out there would be able to tell us. Cool looking coin, though. Alright. And then American Memorial Park. Not a terrible looking coin. Actually in decent shape. Seems like one of the first places that this coin gets hits. I mean, even before it's circulated as these flags right here. Really susceptible to bag marks and circulation damage, but as you've already seen, it's a W. Now this was actually the first time that we found a West Point quarter in a box or even a roll of circulating quarters. I mean, I'm sure you've seen from our other videos that we've found a pretty decent amount of West Point quarters in boxes of uncirculated coins mixed in with all of our Denvers, but yep, just happened to find a West Point, American Memorial Park. And then we followed it up with another West Point. We actually found two. Again, full box of circulated quarters, we found two West Point American Memorial Parks. Got some pretty heavy hits across the face there, but that's all right. You're a West Point, you're a West Point. Who cares? Yeah, see, another good example of these flags right here. I mean, they just get hammered. And usually her arm, yeah, there's her arm, cheek. Just seems to be some pretty nasty pickup points for damage and for bag marks across the steps there. But yeah, West Point is a West Point. Pretty all right with that. And then another anomaly too, I'm just going to show you guys one of them. A lot of you guys know we're out here kind of towards the west coast. So most of what we get is Denver coins, right? Well, we picked up quite a few of these War in the Pacific Guam quarters. Which is nice, because we don't have a lot of these. We only have one West Point War in the Pacific that I actually did trade with one of our friends. But Philadelphia. Now, I'd expect to see, okay, maybe one or two Philadelphias after a while. But we actually found 6 of these guys. 6 Philadelphia War in the Pacific quarters. So my only guess is that, yeah, it looks terrible too. My best guess, and kind of the same consensus that me and Keith both kind of came up to, was somebody probably either had a family member send them a roll or several rolls of new Philadelphia quarters from the East Coast so that they could go through them, and then they picked out what they wanted and probably put the other ones back into circulation. I don't know, but it's definitely weird that we found 6 pretty new Philadelphia quarters in a box of circulated coins, but That's all right. Now we got some Philadelphia War in the Pacific Quarters, so that's pretty cool. Found a couple of Denver War in the Pacific Quarters. Found some 2009s, some struck through Greece quarters, but nothing super interesting. So I will spare you guys of that. But anyways, guys, happy Halloween. I know this is coming out today, Thursday, October 31st. So happy Halloween to everybody, or whatever holiday you might celebrate. And until we see you guys next time, God bless, love you all, and we will see you soon. Have a good holiday.